She's gonna kick your ass. I know. It's gonna be funny. Oh, shit. I'm gonna hate it, but it's gonna be funny. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that technicolor rainbow between us, your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
Still won't fucking be.
What up?
Welcome back to Blerds and Whiskey.
Yeah.
Here on another lovely Sunday. We've got a nice show lined up for you. And start out with our drink of the week that was provided by my co-host.
Yeah, so we took a page in the Papa Royals book. Got some. I don't want to butcher this name.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Glenn Fittich Scotch.
14-year-old Scotch. Yeah.
Superfly Samurai.
It's a very tasty
God,
beverage.
It's a. You're gonna. Okay, let's do this. So, this is a barrel bourbon, a Scotch, like you said, 14-year-old aged, beautifully bold. We've had it once before.
Yeah.
Family run since 1887. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is
nice.
It is a Scotch malt whiskey.
Yes.
It is great for sipping. If you want to impress guests and you have them over and they're alcoholics, pull some of this out. They will love you. But then they're gonna come over and try to drink up all your stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
This is a good what's the name? Scotch that you just light up a stogie.
Yeah, I was going to say
on your deck.
like the stove you got me for my birthday. Yeah, I need to go get me some of this. So the horsepower on this one is 43% alcohol, and it is
a damn good drink.
Yeah. All right,
damn
so let's get right into it. So what happened this week?
Alrighty. We're going into what's the name? Character of the week or?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right. So we're gonna go into our homeboy Cam's character of the week.
Character of the week. Today's character of the week is a man called Lucas Bishop, also known as Bishop. His powers and abilities is that he can pretty much absorb any energy projectile or attack on him and redirect it outward. He can only hold so much energy internally, so that's why he also has he's also proficient with hand-to-hand combat and weaponry. He is a member of XSE, which is Xavier Security Enforcers. He's from a future where it was very dystopian. The humans and the mutants had a war. The humans won, but the Sentinels end up taking over. So now humans and mutants are both being treated as animals or less than. It's a very bleak future. His grandmother told him stories of the X-Men, so he's built up like this mythical idea of what the X-Men are, including their ideals of humans and mutants coexisting, which is why he started training in the XSE. He went back into the past chasing after a criminal. He's a cop. He went back into the past chasing after a criminal, and also to prevent what happened in the past so that the future that he knows will not exist. He has a couple of enemies within the X-Men because he doesn't trust, because he knows either one of the X-Men betrayed them or someone that the X-Men knew betrayed them. That's right, he came from the future, which means that his hairstyle came from year 2040, I guess, but his hairstyle is like CB4. I don't get it. Like, in the future, they have Jerry curls?
Just let yourself, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth, and just let it shine through.
Thanks to the 90s cartoon, though, they mixed another story arc called Days of Future Past and his particular story arc and combined them together, which is actually a really good story. So if you ever have Disney Plus, you should check out Days of Future Past story arc from the first season of X-Men animated series. Or you can pick up a local comic book shop and go and pick up the trade for Days of Future Past, and you'll see that too. Or watch the movie. Either way, it's still a great storyline.
I love all versions of Bishop except for the movie version.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my side, you're terrible.
Oh, you gotta say it like Randy Orton. Stupid.
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 Let's not spit over my drink.
Sorry.
Shout
Shout out to Cam. Thanks for the character.
Yeah, thanks, dude. You really on Black Level 9000 for Black History Month.
Yeah.
The
I'm proud of
reflections
you.
in your glasses are amazing. They are amazing.
Yeah. We know why you have the glasses on, though. We know you had the Forrest Whitaker going on, so.
Hey, Herb didn't say a damn thing this week. I said my
The powers of the Black Panther shall be stripped away. So, and also as far as the comments, Mike Agee. Now, you've been chasing me around all week to play Street Fighter V.
Get
I
him.
have not been ducking you. I've not been dodging you.
Get him, Trey.
I just don't care. I'm not concerned. You're not relevant.
Get him,
So,
Trey.
as much as you want to keep commenting and posting and poking the prod in the bear, when I choose to make it available to beat your ass, you'll be notified. So until
Get 'em,
then,
Trey.
chill out. It's gonna come. Don't worry.
Tell
I
him
got it
what you
coming
mad,
for
son.
you, right? Cool.
Get
Going
'em,
on
Trey.
with my show. Anyway,
Get him, Trey.
Wrestler of the Week. D'Lo Brown. You looking at the real deal now.
Gonna kick your sorry ass on the street.
So, we have fun here. We're just fucking around. D'Lo Brown is another notable wrestler from was he in the Attitude Era?
He was in
Yes.
the
Attitude
Yes,
Era, yeah, he was.
Part
So-
of the Nation of Domination.
Yes, part of Nation Domination, infamous for wearing the first vest, breaking people's ribs with a frog splash.
Roman stole it from him.
He did. So it was literally metal plated. Like he would do a frog splash on the people's gullets, and I would it's just. But he was a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, multiple-time European Champion, one-time Hardcore Champion when they had the 24-hour rule for a little bit.
Double champ.
Yeah, he was both European.
Yeah.
There's a picture
You know,
there.
and you know what we refer to that as the ultimate glass ceiling champion.
Yes. Thank you, Vince.
Hey,
Appreciate
I
you.
can get. I'm
I
right
can
there.
I can get this high and I can get this high at the
all
same
right.
time.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, no, he was actually pretty athletic for.
Heavy set dude.
I mean, wasn't he? Because he was just thick. He was just a built guy.
I mean that this shit for fat guys like me that gives us a chance. Yeah.
Them
So,
two Costco
shout out.
like brothers.
Or they could be.
Oh,
related.
he was actually what's the dude's name? What's the cat from that used to be with muscle bound motherfucker that's fucking Rusev's wife on the show. Lashley. He was what's the his manager that went on NXT.
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush is a big fan of his as well.
Oh, okay.
Because he took his finisher and he said he was inspired by D'Lo Brown with that.
Yeah.
So
So,
but shout out to D'Lo Brown, still Black History Month, and we salute you, sir.
there you go.
And yeah,
I already finished.
some good drink.
Then we've got a throwback show of the week.
Yeah, that throwback show of the week, Chappelle Show.
Chappelle Show.
Ow!
Chappelle Show.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
If you read something off of that,
No,
fucking
I'm not doing it.
about Chappelle's show, I will lose my shit in here.
I'll just be waiting for it to happen. I'll just be waiting.
Yes, it was a sketch show that was created by no one other than Chappelle and Neil Brennan. It's been up for 3 seasons. A lot of people. It was
2 1/4.
Yeah, 2 1/4. Yeah. It has started in January 22nd of 2003, and last episode was July 23rd of 06. Go ahead and say it, Rick. What the
Stop
fuck you
reading off of the damn tablet, man. Everybody
this
knows
is-
about Chappelle's show.
Shut the fuck up and let me do my
What was your favorite episode?
My favorite episode was the Rick James episode, as everybody else would probably agree. It brought back Rick James to the younger our generation, because it was more so our folks' generation of Rick James. So it was funny as
we all know who
the
Tina
pancake-
Marie. We know what Fire and Desire was. We knew Rick James.
But mainly the main reason
That's
why.
my favorite.
The main reason why I wrote this down is
baby.
what was your favorite sketches? Who was your favorite character? And do you think that it will survive in today's world?
Wayne Brady.
Yes.
Wayne Brady, hands down for me. Does Wayne Brady have the choke a bitch? Like,
Riverside.
it wasn't me. It was Mooney.
No.
That gave Wayne Brady clout with black people. Because if you before that happened,
He
black
was Drew
people was just
Carey's
like,
bitch.
oh, the shucking and jiving dude. But my favorite sketch of all time is the Haters Ball.
Yes.
The Haters Ball is amazing. Yeah. I hate Buck Nasty. I hope all the terrible things in life happen to you and no one else but you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. That's the way he finished it off was, I'm going to go home, I'm going to put some water in Buck Nasty's mama's dish. Come on, man.
As I drink this orange soda that I'm sure somebody's spitting.
On the other joint, he was just like, he was like, my fur coat is made out of Buckmaster's mama's pubic hair. White silk. What? That shit was so far ahead of his time.
No, but when they brought out the pictures and he said like, what's his name? He said Diddy's teeth look like dolphin teeth.
Patrice O'Neal said that. All right.
Oh man, yes.
And also he was saying as far as like Rosie O'Donnell, it looked like she wears underwears with dick holes in them.
Oh my god.
Dude,
It was so funny that even all of them just sat there and just bust out laughing.
dude, I remember when the show came out. I was in college when the show came out, and every Wednesday night,
Oh shit!
the whole Howard University campus would be shut down because
Yeah,
everybody was in there
everybody
watching
watching
the Chappelle show.
Yes, and
It
laughter
was-
would fill the holes.
And even now, like I got all the DVD box set with everything
There was
on it.
the Haters Ball outtakes. Oh, we
Yeah.
gotta
Yes.
watch
Oh
that.
yes.
Yes.
I have
Oh
never
no!
seen
It was
that.
when
They
what's his name?
traveled back in time.
Charlie Murphy was up there sitting in there. He said that Charlie would always have this little shimmy. He'd
Every
be
time I
like,
say action, Charlie be sitting there like this. Dude, and then that was the infamous episode where they killed
a slave owner.
master. And he's like, apparently only me and Neil are the only two people that think that's funny.
No, but when they shot him, it was over and over and over.
I've got to see this. I've got to see
But,
this.
It's on season 3.
My top 5 favorite sketches. Number 5, of course, was Wayne Brady. Number 4 was the racial draft. Number 3 was Clayton Bigsby.
Silence! Ongawa!
Clayton Bigsby. Because when Neil's head exploded, that shit was just phenomenal. Number 2 was Prince. Game. Blouses. And of course, Rick James. So, and that conclude. Oh, but also they put on other comics like Charlie Murphy because nobody knew what the fuck Charlie was until then.
They thought it was Bizarre Eddie.
Yeah, no, people knew who he remember CD4. I'm gonna get some pussy.
I mean, they
I'm gonna get
knew,
some pussy.
but they ain't really like. Even he said that.
I mean,
motherfucker
he's
just looked at me as Eddie Murphy's brother.
Exactly.
And that's it.
But he did a lot of
But he
writing.
did a lot. Darnell Rollins, Paul Mooney was also on there. Also, another one of our favorite comics, Bill Burr.
Yep, Bill
Was
Burr,
that-
constant contributor.
When he shot that when they was doing the Law and Order version reverse, doing the white people doing
Shut that bitch up and shot the dog.
the dog in the forehead.
No,
He said, "Oh yeah, she also made an advance at me too." So
remember. No, he's like, when I got in there, his wife threw her titties in the Or also the dude's night out one. When Bill Burr's in, he's like, a mouse. If you don't know about it, go look it up. I'm not going into detail. But if you don't know about some of y'all might be a little bit younger, or you got little brothers and sisters, put them on the Chappelle Show. It's
fuck
amazing.
Nick Cannon
It's
too.
amazing.
Also, that episode. And the lost episodes when he was so petty that he said, if I really made $50 million, what would I do with it? I'd go back and fuck with the people who shattered on me.
Wouldn't you?
And he came back.
I'm
he
a
said,
petty motherfucker. I'm gonna do it.
He came back, got the girl that left him, went and got a flight for her to fly out to where he's at, and then got her a private jet, and then told her to open up her eyes, and he said, "I ain't leaving my wife, bitch. We happily married."
also, he ruined the Yin Yang Twins with his episode.
Oh yeah.
By mocking them.
Oh yeah.
The Yin Yang Twins actually never did anything after that. So.
Wow.
But he also had on musical guests every week, and I really enjoyed that as well.
That's when Kanye. That's when Kanye was normal.
Yeah.
Remember Knee High Park?
Oh yeah, the drug dealer Muppets.
That's
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And Snoop had the Muppet that had the stuff drop off
Yeah,
his
just
joint.
the drip.
His name Dangle.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Joe. All right. Well, that's a great throwback. Now we all got to go home and watch it
Yeah.
and rewatch it.
Actually, one of my favorite shows growing
Oh yeah,
up.
had to be. So moving on in the nerdverse, blerdverse, whatever you want to call it. We got to witness, for those of you who watched AEW Dynamite as opposed to watching NXT, we got to see a great match, somewhat, between Cody Rhodes and Wardlow.
We got to watch Cody Rhodes show his brilliance by carrying a big.
He carried that match.
Yeah.
He carried that match. So when we say carry the match, that means he was pretty much he carried the brunt of the work for that match.
26 by 26.
I'm getting to that. So if you observe the picture here, the AEW steel cage matches are bigger than the WWE cage. The WWE steel cage match is 10 feet. 10 feet tall. It's 10. Was it 10 by 10?
10 by 10.
Okay.
I think it's
The
like
AEW one is 26 feet tall,
26.
and he moonsaulted.
Oh, not what? And he didn't waste his time. He went right up. Fuck this. I'm not looking back.
Yo, it was like, I just remember watching that. Like, yo, did he? And then, of course, like you said earlier, Wardlow barely caught him.
Right. First off, Warlow should be suspended for a little while for that. But second off, watch it in slow motion. Watch this gift that's constantly running. Watch Cody's face bounce off of the mat. I'm almost 85% sure he had a concussion.
Yeah.
Because Arn and Brandy had to come in, and Brandy kind of had to like rub his back, and it was like, oh, wait a minute. We're in Atlanta. I got to get my wits about it. But that was amazing. And also, shout out to Jim Ross and taking your cheap shots at the beginning of the match. I was saying that going out of the cage has nothing to do with you win by pinball or submission. The way it's supposed to be.
Submission?
Submission.
Is that a Rick word?
No, it's not a Rick word.
Off camera guy?
Off camera, is it?
I'll allow it.
I was trying to get you one.
I mean,
even if it was a Rick word, I'm still so far behind.
Wow. Because he's drinking?
No, I said let us keep drinking.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get some good ones.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, like I said, Jim Ross taking shots at the former employer. Awesome.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. You do it every week. It makes me smile.
Yes.
And but I have to say that the speech that he gave right afterwards was dope.
I missed the speech. I went to sleep after the match.
Yeah, it was dope. So,
I wish I got to see it. I got to go back and watch it again. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, and let's have a dude. Come on,
we're gonna do it right, man.
We're gonna get some words out of you. Yeah.
Sure.
Come on.
If you're fiending for really good wrestling and tired of the stale WWE product, please tune in to AEW Dynamite.
Yes.
It is just a really good
Corey said that's why
show.
I can't watch AEW. Shut the fuck up, Corey.
Corey, you just trying to get us to
he
just stop. No.
Don't acknowledge him because
exactly.
At least he's consistent because he's been saying that for day. He just can't get into it. He said it's too over the top.
It's wrestling. It's wrestling. It's two grown men in a cage.
For those of you who are just now tuning in, Corey is a member of Blerds and Whiskey, who we hate to love to hate. Just hate him. That's just pretty much how we're going to carry it. I'm going to leave it at that.
Every week we let him out of his cage so that he can watch the show from somewhere not close to here, and then we go back and we cattle prod him back into his cage.
Hey, you guys! My name's Corey. I want to fight them.
Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, sorry. So I apologize. I'm sorry. But I wanted to
shuffle comments.
Oh man!
I wanted to give a shot to Corey because that I honestly, despite the fact that Warlow was doing bad, Cody. What'd I say?
You said Corey.
Oh,
see.
Damn!
He's trouble shuffling also.
Yes, he is. That does not count as a Trey word. Cody. I wanted to give a shout to him and say that was honestly a 5-star match. Yeah. I give it a 5-star. So this was the U-Core. Cody. About to do it again.
Don't need no Dave Meltzer rating.
Derek Welch gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Was that for the match or the whole
That was for the, or was that? Well, he got to say. I thought AEW was pretty good all the way around. Only one small bad part was Nyla Rose's promo. Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
No guys.
No
guys.
Why?
All right, fine. Let's do it.
Nyla Rose. She
it.
shot a promo where she was going. What did she say?
I'm going to break you bitches.
No. She said, "When I get hungry, I break bitches." I felt some type of way about that. If you don't know why I felt some type of way about that, just Google Nyla Rose. Just go ahead and Google it. I really felt some type of way about it. I feel like it's wrong. That's just my own personal opinion.
It's not as bad as Shayna Baszler saying she's going to tear the shit out of you.
Well, that's because Shayna Baszler's a lesbian who takes what she wants. But anyway, going forward, I just felt some type of way about Nyla Rose and her.
Chill.
Did you just call her a homo racist?
I mean,
what the?
Oh, the camera ain't picked that one up.
Anyway,
Oh shit!
wrestling. And can we change the call so we can move on? Because I want to get off of this.
Damn.
I really want to get off of this. I don't like it. I don't like this. this, and I want to move forward.
All right.
Moving forward, amicably.
We hear Blurs and Whiskey. I can't even get it out. All right.
The views and
They set me up for this. They set me up for this. That's exactly what they did. You can't just throw the ball up in there and think I'm not going to dunk it because I will.
I mean,
does that make Shayla Baszler wow?
What do you say?
I'm not even
a man eater? No, because she doesn't eat men. She
actually Becky Lynch is the man. Dad jokes prevented by.
Good job, Superfly Samurai. I feel like AEW is a new team. I'm just gonna stop reading.
I feel like this
comments.
whole thing has just brought us to a halt. So let's take a quick reset.
All right, so
and we're gonna move forward.
Been watching any new shows lately?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's Friday. If you guys haven't been watching on Amazon Prime, The Hunters.
Yeah, we got to get some promos from them because we be promoting most of
That's
this
what I'm
stuff.
saying. Most of these streaming services, y'all gotta break us off, man.
Exactly.
Yo, The Hunters, hands down, my favorite actor of all time, Al Pacino.
Hoo-ah.
Yeah, he's. If you don't know the story behind The Hunters, it is basically Nazi hunters just going back because Nazis found a way to get inside the U.S. and basically try to take over from the inside.
And it's based on true events.
It's based on true events.
Essentially, the whole thing from Captain America: Winter Soldier is true.
Mm-hmm.
For most of you that don't know, a lot of Nazis were given a lot of leeway to come into the U.S. And live here. And
Matter of fact, they said in there
here in South America, actually.
German defectors.
They said that they took out
the boys from Brazil.
12 Nazis over in Germany, and 8 million came back over here or something like that,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a little history lesson for a lot of you people. A lot of our technological advances that started after World War II.
You ever watch Archer?
Directly from Germany. It's all German scientists.
There's a scene in Archer where Mallory Archer says, "You ever walk into NASA? Just yell Zig Heil and watch them all pop up." Yeah,
he's not lying though. Like,
just telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
But yeah, if you're looking for bloodshed, a lot of bloodshed. Tune in on Amazon.
And if you're looking to support Jordan Peele, he's the executive producer of it.
He is.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
No, we did know that. We talked about that earlier. I didn't know that was the same show. We talked about it a while ago. Okay.
Jordan Peele out here getting his.
Yeah, he's getting the bag. He's getting the bag. He's
Yes.
representing black people the right way. But Hunters is one of the shows that is like I've only seen the first episode. The first episode is an hour long, and
Hour and a half.
And the first 5 minutes have you captivated. And it's like, yo, like oh my God. I hate spoiling things, so I'm not going to spoil it for everybody.
I'm not spoiling anything, but you know how we always look at slavery as the worst thing for us. And I'm not comparing by any means, but you start to see what Jewish people went through.
Good save.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do it. My ball. My bad.
My ball? What's your ball?
My bad. Jewish folks gone through, because some of the stuff in there was wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say anything. You guys watch it, but it was just like,
I'll say this one part. We're talking about pretty much an enemy force that infiltrates America and gets tied into our everyday life.
Yeah.
And there's a guy there, and he's got a wife and kids, and a lady is from the internment camps and remembers who he is and kirks out, and he murders his entire family.
The first 5 minutes of the show, just
bro,
it drags you in.
Yeah,
because it's like
it does what the what OCG said as far as women just grabbing air. Black women just grabbing air.
See, no, you're reaching for that one. It's not, the show's not doing that. Okay, it's not okay, boo boo. It's not doing that.
Those I really like those things that shows and movies that focus on history's atrocities.
Yeah.
Because it brings a lot of stuff to the forefront. A lot of people don't like to watch this type of stuff because it's just like, oh, I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to think about that. In actuality, if you take your grandparents' age, most of the people watch and most of the people that follow, you take your grandparents' age and then go back to those years where this stuff was taking place, your grandparents ain't that far from it.
Yeah.
So it's not that far off.
You know why I like it? Being a black man, I don't have a lot of knowledge of what Jewish people necessarily went through. I haven't been experienced to it. So whether this is rooted in factual events, or even if it's fictional, I know from our own plight that a lot of stuff that happened to us really fucking happened. So if this is an example of stuff that happened to them, it gives me a better understanding.
It opens up your eyes.
So this is like, it's horrible. Like, I'm not saying we're not enjoying the horrible things that are happening to these people. It is interesting to watch, yes, but it's culturally relevant. Exactly.
I'll say this: if you haven't had a chance to do it, go to the Holocaust Museum. Incredibly powerful stuff. Yeah, the Holocaust was
horrific,
horrible, horrific event in human history, human history. Yes. And I hate when people like to do the comparing thing. That's just ridiculous. Like it's all hurt.
It's all horrible.
It's all hurt. And it's all pain that we've inflicted on ourselves.
All right, let's get off of that. What's the next thing y'all been watching? I'm sorry, we started going down the wrong direction.
It was another one that we've been watching.
Exactly. Like, no, we're having fun.
Malcolm X. Have you seen?
Yeah. I watched the whole. I watched last Monday. I was off from work, so I watched the whole series of Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix. The series is so powerful that the U.S. government has actually reopened the murder case of Malcolm X. I know a lot of people are looking at it, looking to be mad at the government. I would be more so mad at. I'm not to get into spoiler territory. I'm not gonna tell you who to be mad at or who to form an opinion about. But I really feel like if it's something that you're interested in, if you, especially since it's Black History Month, and a lot of people don't know a lot about the death of Malcolm X or even the life of Malcolm X for that fact. Go ahead and give it a look. It's only 6 episodes. Every episode is about a little bit over 40 minutes. It's not going to take that much time. I'm pretty sure if y'all have binged like The Witcher or something else that's an hour-plus series, you can watch this.
For a short period of time.
It's good to inform yourself. It really is good to inform yourself, and I really feel like everybody should give this a chance because it was. I'll tell you what, I planned on taking a couple days to watch it, and I finished it on Monday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
well, I'm off tomorrow. I'll definitely give that a shot.
That.
So,
Nola Costa said he loved Who Killed Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, so it's almost that time. Let's see if we can get her on early.
Time for a hot toddy.
I hit myself for once.
What you don't know is Trey just gave himself a really bad paper cut, guys.
Yeah. No, that did. So hopefully she's paying attention and she's going to answer her phone because this is her segment. Yeah, I'm shading you.
Or is she sending you the voicemail?
If she sends us the voicemail right now, Joe, I'm gonna be like, we're only live.
Yeah. You reached the voicemail box.
It's not like we didn't talk about this beforehand.
Exactly.
Gentlemen.
Hey, we got her. All right. So we can tell you're not watching the show because you ain't hear me talking trash about you. Anyway.
All right.
I literally stepped away 20 seconds ago. So you must have just recently talked shit because I was bringing up my toddy tea information.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Rita on the line with her hot toddy tea. So we're going to get that. We're going to work on that. We're going to start to give it a little chant or whatever. But what you got for us today?
I feel like I need an introduction video. I feel like it needs to be more extravagant and a little bit more extra, like myself. Thank you very much.
Well, you can extra yourself into the studio.
I can extra myself into the studio, and I'll be there one day when you give me some gas money and my birthday present. I'm still waiting on. Okay?
Damn. And shade fight. Shade fight.
I concede. I'm just gonna drink. Do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna drink.
So topic number one, we're going to talk about your boy George Zimmerman once again out here in these streets trying to file lawsuits against people. So he's deciding now to sue Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren for a combined $255 million.
Buttigieg? Wait.
Buttigieg.
It's Buttigieg.
It's Buttigieg.
Your last name has butt in it, so it's already canceled for you. It doesn't matter. Your last name has B-U-T-T in it.
So what?
Damn.
Go ahead.
He's suing them for a combined $265 million for some Trayvon Martin tweets that actually don't name him at motherfucking all. And so Mr. Butt decided to say that how many 25-year-olds birthdays have been stolen from U.S. white supremacy. and gun violence, prejudice, and fear. And he ended it with hashtag Black Lives Matter. And that was the day of Trayvon Martin, what would have been his 25th birthday.
Yeah.
And Warren posted a similar tweet saying, we need to end gun violence and racism. So once again, no one named him, but you're suing them for $265 million. So
Didn't he get shot?
He's clout chasing. No.
Yeah.
I thought he got.
When he thinks
Listen,
clout.
shoot him.
Listen, I know we're not supposed to do this, and I know I'm gonna catch some backlash for this. I don't care.
The
Put
view.
him
Say,
down.
hold on. So go and say it. The views.
The views and thoughts and whatever actions.
They're all mine. What's about to be said is all me.
Ain't got nothing to do
Put
with
his
what-
ass down.
No, we don't
We
call.
don't
for
condone
violence.
that. We don't condone it. But if
What
it
else,
happens,
what else you got for us, Rita? We moving on from this Bama because you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just. Yeah.
it's Black History Month. Let's move
Exactly.
on.
Tired of that dude.
So if you were sitting under a rock, you know the NAACP awards just aired, and there were multiple winners. Your boy 50 Cent won for Best Director for Power.
Good job.
And Ghost
thought it was an
himself
EP.
also won an award. Does anybody really care what his real name is? Because I know
Omari
I
Hardwick,
going to forever
but
be
okay.
Ghost. Doesn't matter. He's Ghost. He or James St. Patrick. That's going to be his name forever.
Okay.
He won for Best Actor in the series. Lizzo won for Entertainer of the Year. Your girl Riri won the President Award. There was just a lot of people who won. Angela Bassett, who never ages, won for her role in 9/11.
911, but yeah.
For everybody that goes to church on Sundays and likes,
Not us. Not
church
us.
beats, unlike you heathens. Greenleaf won for Outstanding Drama Series. So
A Greenleaf
it
just
was
tells you
a
why
nice
you shouldn't go to church.
I'm sorry?
Greenleaf just tells you why you shouldn't go to church.
I don't even know what
caught up
that
in all that
is.
drama.
No, Greenleaf is just basically just tells you all the drama that comes along with being a part of the first family, which I know all too well, but we're going to move on from that. And
Oh yeah, I
so,
forgot. Oh wow, never mind. No, shut up.
Just
Sarah.
keep rolling.
so we're
Keep
gonna
drinking.
just keep on moving here. And the next topic that I'd like to talk about is McDonald's. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys about this because I just learned that McDonald's is coming out with some candles that smell like the ingredients of the Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Next.
God damn it! Hold on.
Next.
No. This is actually kind of ridiculous and brilliant at the same time because it's a 6-pack of candles. They got one that smells like onion, one that smells like ground beef, one that smells like cheese, and you gotta mix. You gotta light them all 6 together.
Or am I doing the Toddy tea? Because
My
I
bad, my
thought
bad.
I was doing the Toddy.
Listen, I was just trying to help. I'm just trying to help.
I was getting there. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
Fight. Kitchen.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to step on your toes. Please continue on with your segment, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. You got the info. You got it.
No, please go ahead. It's fine. I'm sorry. I got overzealous. I was trying to support. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so what Rick said, there is a 6-pack of candles that smells like all the ingredients, but they're all separate. So if you want your house smelling like ketchup or Big Mac sauce or onions, which
The
I'm
secret
like,
sauce?
what the fuck and why, then yeah, those are the candles that you can purchase. Now you can go on your rant. Oh, you quiet now? You don't have nothing else to say? Okay, moving on to my last and final topic. Your girl Drea Michelle. I know a lot of you know her for being an Instagram model back in the day.
What's the name? She can't get rid of her hoe.
Who?
Yeah,
Drea.
no.
I gotta see a naked picture of her. I don't know who the hell she is.
You can't get rid of your
hoe.
hoe.
Original
Remember these hoes'
plastic
names?
booty hoe back in the day, and she messed with your boy Orlando Shadwick. Is that his name?
Scandrick.
Scandrick.
He is a former.
Oh, I know them titties. I'm sorry, I know her.
And Dallas Cowboy player, and apparently, he gave her old
she
car to one of his homeboys. She got wind of it. She tweeted it saying he got his homeboy driving my old car. I can't wait to see who's going to be wearing my watch. And then she put a clown emoji at the end. Well, the Shade Room doesn't miss anything. They posted it, and your boy Orlando stepped in saying, "You out here fucking everyone you know, and just saying anything. I understand your mental confusion." And now you just saying anything. I understand your mental confusion. So he's not really happy with the fact that she had something to say about him. So then she gets mad and says, know the difference, never mad over a man, just a little butt hurt over things I lost in the fire. I never bring up nothing about him and bitch, because I don't care about him. But someone is mad. So then Orlando says, learn to be done, not mad, not bothered, just done. Protect your peace at all costs. Now, these people share a child together. And you tell me, if you gave your girl that you're with something, would you have your homeboy using it? Y'all, I need to get y'all opinion on this, because to me, she should have just shut the fuck up and not said anything. But that's me.
I mean, depends on what it is. If it's a car... Well, I mean, if it's
you know what?
Really
times like this is when I'm glad I'm married. I don't have to go through these hoes.
Legit, though. I just don't
these
care.
thoughts. Yeah, I'm just glad I don't.
All right, you can stop scrolling through her pictures because I'm done looking at her.
I ain't married and I ain't dealing with these hoes. Like, that's...
I'm not going to give you anything that I'm going to miss. Like, no.
Okay, but who takes things back that they gave someone in a relationship?
People who are still hurt out of that relationship.
Petty fucks.
Yeah, they want a reason to keep going. But okay.
Well, that's all the topics that I have for y'all today.
I would never. I would never. No, that's some shit you just don't do. Never give away the game system.
Exactly. You're not getting my game system, Shawty. That ain't happening.
And if she tries something petty, like go ahead and throw that in the water and try to play a prank, it's okay. No, you know her.
What if you had that Infinity Gauntlet box set and she just happened to have it over her house? I'm getting that back.
Break up with her after you take it back. That's just how you should do it.
Yeah. See, you just took it all into nerddom. I had to put it in nerd terms.
See, that's the thing about it. Like, it's just like you you leave it over her house, but then y'all break up over your house, and you be like, listen, I'm coming over your house.
See, that's what you gotta make up. See,
I will bring the authorities.
You know what? That's on that guy's fault, because it should never have been over a house.
You just bring the authorities.
No. You get
all your stuff.
To the law.
Listen,
you get your stuff, and then you go ahead and deal with it.
You hit yourself with a sock full of oranges. You say she
beat
me.
No, if you bring the authorities,
instead of sock full of oranges.
Exactly.
They're going to tell you to go and open a case in court, in small claims court. They're not going to do it. They can't go in her house and take it.
Or you make friends with a cat burglar.
Possession is 9 tenths of the law. I'm not. Rita, we appreciate you calling in. We're going to get on with the show. Thank you for your hot toddy tea.
I didn't call them. You called me, but you got it. Y'all have a good day. Bye.
Why does she end with shade?
Yo!
She has to end with shade every time.
Every single time. So, speaking of shade, so this week I noticed that Mama Royal actually has some of our merchandise.
Yes.
You know who didn't get some of our merchandise yet?
Who?
And put it on the internet wearing it? Hi, Mom. Just saying. You know, you can support your son and buy some merchandise.
She was down in Florida.
I'm just playing. Playing. Because my mama will call in and cuss me out.
I was about to say, please.
Yeah. You think Rita's bad. Anyway. Ma, I'm just playing. I love you, Ma.
She's like, what you say?
Exactly. Like, I will cut you. Come to my house after this, and I will cut you.
You have to come over here sometime.
Let's get into some nerdy stuff, man. Let's get into some nerdy stuff. The MCU has got a lot of announcements coming up. We got Shulky. I put up a proper poll this week. She-Hulk, she's getting her own show. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get to see Red Hulk, aka Thunderbolt Ross. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for some people who didn't know that.
Yeah, wow. You did go down the Hulk wormhole.
The wormhole that I went through to find these pictures. Do not Google She-Hulk at all, because these are the good ones that I found.
I'm gonna say this. You guys out there are depraved.
Okay.
They're like, and actually, I think Cam knows her. I think he knows her.
Yeah, he said.
What are you Googling it?
Yes, I am.
Stop. Don't. We are live, sir.
Oh my damn!
Hold on. My mother said,
"Did I just feed all of you bammers?"
Yes, you did.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Herb said nothing.
I ain't say nothing.
I love you, Bob.
That is your son.
I gotta throw a shot. So I put it up there because there are a lot of options they can go with as far as either doing the CGI,
not her,
or
not Rousey,
or painting her green.
No. They have to do a CGI.
Oh, and here's the thing.
I love that Rosario.
I love Rosario. I don't know if I want her as She-Hulk.
No, she's already in the MCU. Well, yeah, she's in the Netflix MCU.
So that doesn't exist.
This is where it kicked off. I have no problem with people being cross-dressers or whatever you got to do, but that one scared me.
That's weird.
I'm sorry.
That's weird. Is that Brock's daughter? So
bang, shots
and the layup.
Speaking of She-Hulk, Marvel is doing some type of, it's a closed door event, so it's for a bunch of higher ups on March 5th. They're going to announce who's playing She-Hulk. They're going to announce who's playing Miss Marvel because she has a show coming.
Yes.
And not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, the Kamala Khan character.
Yeah.
You're going to see who's playing Moon Knight. They're gonna, at some point, they're gonna tease the Thunderbolt show, which is not been confirmed, but we all know it's coming.
It's coming.
You're gonna get more of a look at WandaVision. You're gonna get more of a look of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some Loki stuff.
Loki, I can't wait for that.
They're
one.
teasing Kang the Conqueror and Loki.
That's definitely what
which is gonna be so. Now, so for you guys that pay a lot of attention to the background stuff, aka me, because I'm the only person that does it. They're teasing villains that are coming. No, I mean like really, really deep down the rabbit hole.
He is the chief. He is the chief researcher.
Anyway, I want to say you need
He's the chief. Yeah, he's the chief research guy.
I gotta take it off my shoulder. That's fine. They teasing Kang the Conqueror. They teasing Galactus.
Yes.
Silver Surfer's coming. And I love being right because I'm most of the time right. An executive for Sony came out this week and said, "This is not the end of Spider-Man in the MCU. We're going to continue this relationship." So for all of you people who thought there was only going to be 2 more movies of Spider-Man in the MCU, ha! Gotcha, bitch. Wrong.
Dude,
it's going to be more.
We ultimately knew it was going to be more. We ultimately knew it was going to be more.
Because he was up there saying a few months ago,
No.
Give me back my Spider-Man, bitch! Chow mouth, motherfucker! Give me back my Spider-Man!
You're in the red. Anyway, so, yes.
You've got red on you.
You do. We knew that it was going to continue after they had the deal remade.
Yeah.
At that time, when I was all bitching and moaning, yes, I was. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Be sure to go and check that out in the prior episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, Blurs and Whiskey, and go to YouTube, and you can scroll through all 51 of our videos now.
Today is 51.
So today is the 51st episode. But yeah, now we know, but we also have the emergency of the possibility, or is it possible, or it has been confirmed that they're going to do a Spider-Verse movie?
But they're in talks about it.
They are teasing it heavy.
Yeah.
I honestly think the executive in charge of Sony Movies gets a chubby when he thinks about it because they love their Spider-Man.
I mean,
and
honestly,
what's the dude's name? That directed the original Sam Raimi.
Yeah,
he says he's doing the what's the name?
He's doing Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. So but why wouldn't it be as far as bringing back?
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I really feel like that's a lot of a reach when I hear people say,
Sam
Raimi is directing it, so now they're going to bring back Tobey Maguire. Stop it. You're reaching. That's just you trying to be, hope springs eternal. Ridiculous. Now, a Spider-Verse movie, a live-action Spider-Verse movie.
They got to do all of them.
Yeah, it would be cool, but I think it would be a little bit much. I think Into the Spider-Verse was amazing as what it is. Yes. I think the second one is going to be amazing for what it is.
Yeah.
Let's just leave that there. You know what I mean? Bringing the Spider-Verse into a live-action, like Spider-Verse stuff in a live-action movie, let me see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness first. I want to see how they go with that and how they crisscross through the MCU verses and all that stuff.
We haven't even gotten the What If series yet.
Yeah. And that's coming too. I can't wait.
That's going to be another animated series that's going to be amazing. I've seen the still for What If Steve Rogers became Captain Patriot or Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
And it looks awesome. I saw the still for what happens if Peggy Carter took the Super Soldier.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Looks dope.
Okay.
Looks dope.
All right.
And Anthony Mackie keeps slinging that shield, my guy. Always my Captain America.
So until Steve-O shows up, but that's
you're right.
Yeah. That's fun.
Miss Watkins says, "Trey, I love you.
I said,
you are amazing."
Thank you. So I want to do a proper poll because of the conversation we had off camera. Do you think that this is going to be oversaturation what Marvel is doing? So do you think that Marvel is doing too much would be our live proper poll. What do you guys think?
Herb, I'll let you go first.
I think it's a possibility that you can oversaturate it, especially with, what's the name of it? Enter the Spider-Verse was amazing. It was dope for what, like you just said, for what it was. You don't want to overdo it. If you're going to go and oversaturate us with multitude of different characters, go ahead and do different characters. Go ahead and say, okay, well, Kang the Conqueror. Let's go ahead and get deep on that end. Let's go ahead and do more of not the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like if we just did Enter the Spider-Verse just got an Oscar last year. Okay, that's cool. Let them do their sequel. Go ahead and do your own. Go ahead and bring something else. Let's go deep inside on Loki's end. Let's see about what this what if thing is. Let's see about what the Wanda vision is going to be like. I want to see if her twins are actually going to come and destroy the world and everything, and being part of the secret Avengers.
I'm really a fan of Scarlet Witch.
I just want to see. I want to see different aspects of it. I don't want to just see one.
She's so dangerous.
What I knew.
Right. People on the weird as much as we do.
All I got is 3 words: no more mutants. Anyway,
I think, but I get what you're saying, Herb. But I think we're speaking about more of the oversaturation of. Is it going to be too much as far as comic book stuff goes, as far as Marvel stuff goes?
He's about to take my point before I get a chance to say, go ahead. That's why I don't like him. Go ahead.
So I saw something that said at one point it's either going to be it's going to be during 2021, where for 10 months straight, every week, we're going to have new Marvel content coming out as far as like shows and movies. So there's going to be at least an hour a week of new Marvel stuff that's all connective tissue going to be together. Do I think that's oversaturation? For you lames out there who are, I like to call you norms, probably. For me, I'm going to be in fucking heaven. I'm going to be in heaven, and I'm going to need it because my job is stressful. But it's going to be amazing.
We can agree on that one.
I think it's going to be absolutely terrific. I don't think it's going to be oversaturation, but that's just me being selfish. But Trey, I try not to say too much.
No. I'm going to go the adverse. I think it will be oversaturation because our markets are historically very fickle when it comes to entertainment. So what can end up happening is that Marvel will push all this stuff out there. You know, people can't differentiate between DC, Marvel, anything. And they will get tired. It will become passe. It'll become a situation where comic book movies or comic book anything is no longer entertaining. And when the masses no longer hunger for it, the actual corporations will say, well, we can't make money on it. And then that means the nerds, the blerds, the geeks, the sheiks, we're going to end up losing out because they're going to oversaturate. So that's the concern that I have with Marvel pushing out as much as possible.
And I see what you're talking about.
I would love to have just a different show every night. That's all. I would love it when I come home from work. But
as our job as leaders of nerd culture, you know what we have to do?
Inform and
we have to create. We have to create our own heist bot, like in Rick and Morty. So that we can infect everybody with the nerd gene.
This is why you
so everybody can. Son of a bitch, I'm in.
This is why you like, share, subscribe. Blerd Whiskey.
We got social media. We got to infect our culture like we're the symbiote.
Yes. One thing we have not heard anything yet. I've heard from you was Daredevil. So a lot of you watched Daredevil on Netflix and loved it. Some people hated it. I don't know who you are. You're weird, but. Daredevil
Kingpin alone is the reason to watch it.
He is.
Vincent D'Onofrio was awesome.
Yes. He is. But Daredevil was the only character that's pulled from the Defenders that got to continue on with Marvel. Isn't that correct?
Him and John Bernthal as the Punisher are the only ones that have been pulled from Netflix. Yeah. They haven't said anything yet, but Feige likes to hold surprise. Like a lot of stuff that gets pushed out, he lets it get pushed out, and he'll hold stuff to surprise people with. This thing that happens on March 5th, I think is going to say a lot about it. And there's going to be some surprises because, you know, that's what Feige does.
Yeah. So, he wrote some on a piece of paper. I don't know what that says.
So the next topic going in.
The one you wanted to skip over in the beginning of the... Go ahead.
No, I wasn't trying to skip.
Such a rough transition.
Yeah. It was.
He just crowbarred it in there.
Because I saw the first one.
Did y'all see his hand hitting the paper?
Okay, so... Yeah, so for those of you who know anything about what happened in the NFL, well, outside of the NFL this week, I forget what's the guy's name?
Greg Robertson. Left tackle for the Cleveland Browns.
Well, just
former number 2 overall pick.
Yeah, he decided to go ahead, since he's not going to be playing football anymore. Why not go traffic some drugs? Why not just traffic 157 pounds of weed across the Mexican border?
Was he trafficking or was he getting it for his own use?
Well, a whole human's worth.
But
some people smoke like that.
Here's the thing, though.
Not me. I don't smoke.
You said that he's not going to be playing football no more. No, he is. He had a pretty good season. He was going to get another job as a backup. This was just...
Oh, no, he's playing it with the longest yard. That's what he's playing.
Yeah, clearly he's going to be playing for the Mean Machine. Him and Bruce are going to be having some real fun time getting popcorn. But, like, why do you do this? What's it? Look at that. Is hilarious.
This blocking ain't that bad.
It's just so many blocks of weed.
Wow.
And you know, what makes it worse is that he got busted by the Super Troopers. Anybody see that movie? Nobody gets the joke.
We got
Littering
it.
and that shit.
Littering and
like one of those bricks of weed. But yeah, I mean that's just dumb.
Give me your license registration, man.
Love that movie. 157 pounds.
I'm sorry. Corey Johnson wants to correct us on our numbers. It's 158.
Get back in your damn cage.
Fuck you, Corey.
It's time for you to go.
Lay it up. Anyway,
swat it down.
So yeah, and Cam said it's 150. He was traveling in an entire hymn. So
yeah,
I don't even know what 157 pounds of weed would look like. I can't even imagine that.
But
it looks like Snoop Dogg's green room. That's what it looks like.
But speaking of black dudes getting hit with big blocks, can we talk about the fight last night?
Hold on a sec. Before we get into it, be sure to turn those the phone on. Was it 443-371? 3155. Yeah. So
it's Black History Month, man.
Straight like that.
It's Black History Month. Like, damn it, man. He got hit. The fight was over. So for those of you who don't know by now, Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, and he lost in fantastic fashion. My opinion, the fight was over at round 2. He caught a overhand right to the behind the ear. It ruptured his eardrum. I have not gotten confirmation of this.
What?
But yeah.
What?
Like,
he got whooped by a big mound of salsa ice cream.
What?
Pouring out of his ear after that round. And
why did he lick
my
him?
man looked like Lil Jon.
I was getting to that.
Okay, what?
But it just like it was all. We opened the phone lines.
Yeah, we just said.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
What, man?
Hello.
Yep. And just like that. But
we did open the phone lines. This stuff is really good. How do you say it again?
Glenn Fittich.
All right.
Yeah. I hate that meme so bad. And you know what?
Wow.
OCG had a good point earlier today. Memes are a coping mechanism. Excuse me. And this is just black people.
That's a Rick word.
That is a Rick word.
Yeah.
But no, this a lot of these memes and stuff you see is just black people trying to come to terms with the loss, because I know a lot of people that lost a lot of money off of this.
Yeah. I saw a meme that had what's the name of the show where the late night talk show, fat European guy, where English guy who they do karaoke.
Jordan.
They do karaoke in it, and Amigos is on there. They had like all the racks.
There's nothing wilder than the fury.
Wow.
That sounds like some shit.
Which one of y'all put that shit in there?
That was Cam. Of
course it was.
That one I did.
Umar Johnson.
Oh man.
Hey, he's a doctor.
He is not.
He's a doctor that got his degree from a cereal box. No, he ain't even Dr. Pepper. He's Dr. Turkey.
Record scratch. Yep. This. It was such a bad. It was just.
So the thing about it is the inner combat sports fanatic in me. I knew what was going to happen. I knew exactly what was going to happen, because Tyson Fury is a boxer. Deontay Wilder is a puncher. He throws haymakers.
Yes.
That's what, and
he throws.
It just so happens that shows you the state of heavyweight boxing in this country, because that haymaker has been knocking people out for 41 straight fights.
It has. Because he's so awkward. He's not a
wow.
fighter.
He tries to throw like athletic moves into it. Like he jukes like a running back and then throws a haymaker, which is weird. The first time I saw it, I was like, wow, that's stupid.
Martin.
Oh, Gina, no. But yeah, man. I mean, but my blackness and my militancy, I was just like, no. Look at Deontay Wilder coming out looking like the Dark King from Lord of the Rings. He about to take this
came out looking like the Decepticons.
And then
my black came out to I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
I bet you if you paid Alan Payne $50, he'd have sung the song. He would have. But no. I mean,
blacker than black.
And he just got surgically dissected, and then he licked him.
Gregory White says,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
Wilder's
corner failed him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that overhand right That shit ruptured his eardrum, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out. If you watch the fight, he was holding his left hand.
Yeah.
He was holding his left hand like every so he'd throw a fight and he'd go back to holding it. This fight, and I'm not just blowing smoke at the man's ass. I don't know him from anybody but boxing. But this is a testament to how tough of a fighter he is. He may not be as technically sound. He may not be as expert as a boxer. But this is a testament to how tough he is, because he went 7 rounds with what I am assuming
6 rounds with a fucked up ear.
A ruptured
eardrum.
And his whole entire jaw was
swollen. Yes. Like he was eating shit sandwiches.
Yeah.
He was also getting caught in headlocks and choked.
Yeah,
that was the next thing I was gonna say.
If you've never been 230 pounds in your whole entire career, and then you have a person who's 285 pounds just knocking your shit clean, and then just laying on you in a headlock,
and headlocking you.
And
that was
then,
the other thing. You checked for the last. Can we take that out of the rotation? Goddamn, get that nigga off my show. Thank you, Patrick. But no, like that had and you know, Fury was doing the right thing as far as boxing. He waited on the blind side. He waited on the blind side.
So tired
of the ref, and he hooked the head, and he was choking him. He was choking him out. So it's this guy. Wilder has to get his weight up. Mm-hmm. He got to get his footwork together.
He got to get them chicken legs weighted up.
I don't know. I'm waiting to find out what happened with his ear, because I'm pretty sure.
But I'm gonna tell you, I got to say this though. So last night we was watching the fight over my father-in-law's house, and Miles came out. He was like, "Daddy, I'm gonna root for the brown guy." I was like, "Yeah, that's my boy." "Daddy, the brown guy looks tired. What's happening to him?"
It's so bad.
He was like that.
It's so bad.
It's like, "Son, he's losing. He's just walk out the room."
Trey walked in all proud, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch this fight with my dad." Ooh, black guy's losing. I'm gonna go back to Xbox. So
he needs to get with Lennox Lewis.
Yeah,
he really needs to get with Lennox Lewis, because they're about the same size. Lennox is I believe 6'6", Deontay 6'7".
Yeah.
Lennox maxed out at like 265. Lennox can put some weight on him. Can show him how to gain some weight. Because with that right hand, with a little bit of boxing skill in that right hand, he would have been undefeated. He would have knocked Tyson Fury's gypsy jaw off. You know what I mean? But instead his corner, like I'm watching the fight and I'm listening to his corner just say, "All right, just keep going ahead. Just keep going." No, don't keep going ahead, motherfucker. You're getting punished. He's getting pummeled. Like,
in that respect, his corner failed him.
They absolutely.
In that respect, they failed him. But
his trainer looked like some dude that he just found in Tuscaloosa walking the streets.
Just giving him water, like, "You all right? You good?
But
you ready to go back in? All right, cool." And then when they showed them on the sidelines, the doctors was like, "You got to throw the fight. You have to throw it. Get your ass up and throw the towel in."
He just sat there and did like.
He was like, "Oh, okay, here you go. Why did you do that? Huh? So yeah, his ear has to be rough.
Yo, damn. It was all good just a week ago.
Corey says no, he wouldn't. He's technically unsound. Dude, look. It remains to be seen. We can't say whether
in your cage. Enough of you.
I forgot to say earlier. He said he could beat us all.
In what?
That's what I'm waiting to see.
Oh, you know what? Usually I don't believe in jumping motherfuckers. Let's jump this motherfucker.
No,
we ain't gotta jump him. We ain't gotta jump him. His son can beat him.
So, Corey, call in. Come on, dude. Just get it out. Just come on, get it out the system. We just ended the show anyway.
Yeah.
While we wait for him, let's get to these church announcements.
Yeah, so these church announcements. AEW Revolution, February 29th. That's next Saturday. Be sure to check it out at, what's the name? Summers. We're going to be at Summers watching the pay-per-view.
Got the name of the bar?
I got the name of the bar. My bad.
Name Summers?
I'm my bad. I'm looking at these memes of this damn doll that just got plastered. So yeah, Steak and BJ Day.
Corey said nope.
No.
No, it's time to get back in your goddamn cage.
You want a piece of me, old man? No.
Mogwai.
Did you just call him a Mogwai?
Yes, I did.
Holy shit.
That's about Mogwai. Let's get back to these church announcements.
Can't get them wet after 2 o'clock.
Wow. Okay. Steak and BJ Day. Glisten and tenderized.
What was that pause? Steak and BJ
Day. Glisten and tenderize that meat. So yeah, that's going down on March the 14th.
You can't ever say that on the show again. Ever again.
Listen and tenderize.
Glisten and tenderize.
I don't want meat glaze.
90s ball crawl,
You
Washington
glaze a
DC.
steak. I mean,
Think about
marinate, but glaze?
Think about it.
He's talking about the other meat.
The other meat.
Yeah, but
Listen
I know, but
and tenderize.
that's the.
Glisten and tenderize.
Hey, listen, if you start
Let us know
tenderizing my
if
meat,
we could
I
do
promise.
just. If we could do just shut
If
up.
anybody
If we could
cooks,
do
if
jizz
anybody
shots.
cooks,
That's what
Did you just say jizz shots?
was it
what?
Where the fuck did my notepad?
So now he's got just jobs.
Just job. That's what I was looking
Jizz
for.
shots.
Just job. We can do just job.
Just so you know, when you tenderize meat, it's usually with a mallet
Right.
with spikes on the end.
with the actual.
Hey, don't kink shame. Who you think, Herb?
I don't need to know anymore.
No.
All right, just keep going. Just keep going.
With the actual steak, and then glisten with, ladies, you know what you do.
Give it up. Continue.
All right, 90s Ball Crawl, Washington, D.C., being held on March 28th from 3 to 10 p.m. 90sballcrawl.com for more information. Geek Homecoming, HBCU Con, April 4th at Bowie State University. For more information, hbcucon.com. Awesome Con, May 1st through the 3rd at the Washington Convention Center. For more details, awesome-con.com. And for more information on our show that you love, because we see everybody tuning in, and we've been doing very well these past 51 weeks. Tune in on blerdsandwhiskey.com for prior episodes, our merch. Guys, this is episode 51. Next week will be a full calendar year that we have been doing this damn show.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure doing this shit with you
Absolutely.
guys. Cam, let's call in.
It's Mr.
Yo, Mr. Fang.
Hey, Herb, this one's for you, man. Repeating the joke louder doesn't make it funnier.
Nope. Let him talk. You guys are assholes.
You need to hear this.
It's for your own good. It's for your own good.
Jamaica said, but you're reading it. It's right there in front of you. So
It's not easy doing this shit with these ass clowns that your
what
friends.
you've been doing it for 51 weeks.
With these with friends like these, who needs enemies?
We're not even remotely
but you guys.
antagonistic.
You
We're
guys-
just like pointing out the obvious shit.
He
Okay,
almost
Captain
botched that
Obvious.
saying. He almost botched that saying.
You're right. I missed that. Wait, Chris Powell, congrats on thanks, homie. Our show is coming up on 10 years. Really? You gotta, what is that?
Yeah, congratulations,
that's
but
what you call a humble brag?
yeah.
Like, really?
A humble
we know
flex.
you out there. Three black geeks, right?
Yeah, yes,
one of them.
3 black geeks.
Yeah. I love you guys' show, though. You
Yes.
guys doing great. We aspire to be
Just
running along
Hey,
with
can
you.
y'all stop with all the Saturday memery? It's too much. My damn phone be hurting, man. Give my phone jaundice and shit with all of that.
Jaundice. All right, man.
I just got a new phone and now the eyes on it are yellow because of all your Saturday memes.
Really?
What?
Nah, but for real, y'all great. Thank you, homie.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Chris. Thanks,
We
Chris.
appreciate it.
We really do.
What was
The
it?
memes will never stop.
Gang fight?
Gang. What is this, Anchorman 2?
Oh, we should. A Black Geek podcast gang fight. Let's do it. I'm going to bring a trident.
Black.
A blurred podcast gang fight. Like
You said
Anchorman. Geek. I said geek.
We're going to have to run that back.
We'll run it back. I'm bringing that trident.
We can do a skit with different
Sketch,
black podcasts
yeah.
in the area. Skit.
Or we could get with Maryland Championship Wrestling and have a 3-way tag match.
Black Anchorman fight at BlerdCon. I'm Ron Burgundy. I called it.
We're doing it.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be Brick Tamlin as long as I get to bring a trident.
I'm not. What's his name? Steve Cottrell. Was that his name?
No. That's Steve Carell is Brick Tamlin.
Yeah, okay. Hey.
You can be the one that wanted Terry Bradshaw.
Whammy.
We gotta do this stuff. We gotta do this stuff.
All right. So, but before we go, thank you all for tuning in as you do every week. Help us grow so we can do more. I got it. I got it right. So
he said, "Go ahead, black woman."
But help us grow so we can do more. The more you like, the more you share, the more you subscribe. You only subscribe once, but you keep us going so we can keep going. And we
goddamn it, we're at 208, and we grew 8 more people on subscribers in the last week.
And I appreciate all of you.
We've
got merchandise, we've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, of course, which you're watching us on now. And unless you're watching this later, then you're watching on YouTube. But check us out. Buy the merch, help us support us so we can grow, because we kind of big up in here. And we shoulder to shoulder. Like he's literally sitting back there. So we want to be able to expand. So we appreciate you. Please keep doing what you got to do.
It's 900 pounds of host up here right now.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really is.
Niggas is big in here.
And I'm trying
Niggas is hot.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's small in here. No, nigga, you big in here.
Shit, niggas trying to has to do like this just to get on camera. Goddamn.
Come on, let's close this thing out.
Yeah. So until then, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. 51 weeks and counting. It's been a pleasure, fellas. We out this bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that Technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blerds and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.